of that so that the next time, or maybe in the future, you know, after you run out of scheduled content, you can look at your analytics and see which one of the videos did well and make kind of a part 2 or a different. Hi everyone, welcome to day 8 of being a YouTuber. The objective of this video is to share my first job experience and what it was like being a first-generation immigrant. I arrived in Guam from the Philippines a couple of weeks before my 18th birthday. A little over a month after my 18th birthday, I started a job at a wholesale company. They sold Philippine products. So they sold snacks, drinks, condiments, and some household products that are uniquely Filipino or Asian. I also worked for their retail mom and pop store. So they had a wholesaler, and then they had a wholesale warehouse, and then they had a mom and pop store, in different location, mom and pop store that I also worked for. So I would work some days at the wholesale office, and then some days at the mom and pop store. I'm trying to remember the timelines since this was back in 2004, many years ago. But I mean, even if I look back, when I look back on my experience there, the months of employment are all clumped together. So if I mention something that I, contradict in future posts or stories, and ask me first to explain myself, please, before judging me, because this has been a long time ago. It's a long time ago. I don't remember the specifics, the details, or where did I work first? Did I work at the wholesale company first, or did I work at the mom and pop store? I don't even exactly remember when I actually quit, but I do know for sure it was more than 6 months of employment. I'll explain on my next video, but for this video, I can't remember the details that clearly anymore, timeline wise, but I do remember the struggle of getting to and away from work as the eldest child of a first-gen family. We had one vehicle in a family where my dad and I worked. He did a lot of driving for the family for quite some time. He would drop me to work, he would pick me up from work, he would drop my lunch sometimes, he would sometimes pick up and drop off my siblings who went to school at the time. He did all the errands, anything that required driving. It was my dad, and it was his truck. It's a truck. It's a Tacoma, single cab, guys. For a family of 5, single cab Tacoma. Am I right? Is that what it's called? Single cab? It is, right? It only has those 2 front doors and then little seats in the back. You have to move the chairs in the front to get into the back. But yeah, so we had that for a family of 5 with a single cab truck. He would oftentimes interrupt his own work just to, do the driving for the family. He really couldn't drive us around. One of those times, I remember asking a family friend for a ride. I don't even remember where I needed to be or where I was trying to go. I don't remember the purpose of the ride. All I remember is that it was an important thing that I had to do, and my dad couldn't drive me, so I had to ask a family friend to drop me off. Did my dad ask for me? I forget. I don't remember. All I remember for sure is that I was embarrassed, and I really didn't want to have to do that, but I had no choice. And I hate feeling like a liability. Ever since I can remember, I've always felt that way. I do not like feeling like a liability. It's something that I'm working on, something I've been working on for a while through my own efforts, and also in recent years through therapy. I don't like feeling like a liability. I'm getting better now. I'll talk more about it on upcoming videos. That day when I asked for that ride, I was a liability. In the early days of my family's first gen experience, the progress of my family was sometimes at the mercy of other people. My family's progress in our new country was at the mercy of other people. And yeah. Oh, getting emotional. I actually don't often think back to those days. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyways. Today, thanks to those who helped us, and thanks to my industrious hate feeling like a liability self, now my progress is at the mercy of my funny reels addicted self. Oh man. Now it's all me. So yeah, thanks to everyone who helped us knowingly or unknowingly. Thanks to that part of me that I am feeling myself shift away from, which is that I will not I refuse to feel like a liability. I'll do everything I can to not feel like a liability. I'll do everything on my own. I'll do things independently. I won't rely on anybody's self. Thanks to her, thanks to her, I get to try. Being a YouTuber. I get to try content creation. I get to try to, in one of the YouTube gurus that I watch, her whole brand is Catherine Manning. I'll link her page down below. Her brand is about helping people create a life they love, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so thanks to that version of me, I'm able to give this a try to create a life I want to have. So, how long did that take, guys? This is video number 8. Day number 8 of being a YouTuber. The day I cried. But so yeah, the objective of the video again is to share my experience at my first job ever, my whole life. I was 18 at a wholesale company that distributed Philippine products. They also had a mom and pop store, and kind of the immigration part of it, how that puts a layer of challenges to, you know, starting your life, I guess. Entry level, entering the, what is it called, employment market. And what I've learned about myself through it. I will talk more about the reason why I'm crying on upcoming videos. For now, that is it, guys. I will see you on Friday.